Good evening. I am Shan Parker, the Director of the Department of Public Health and Health Sciences. Welcome to the College of Health Sciences and the Department of Public Health and Health Sciences Virtual Honors and Award Ceremony. While we still find ourselves in this pandemic, our students have been steadfast in their studies, persistent and resilient, continuing to achieve their academic goals. This is why we in Public Health and Health Sciences are so very proud of our students. Even during this global pandemic, they continue to rise to the occasion and be amazing in all of their achievements. So thank you for joining us as we acknowledge the accomplishments of our students. So at this time, our Dean, Dr. Donna Fry, will provide a few opening remarks. Dean Fry.
Thank you, Dr. Parker. Welcome tonight to this festive occasion. On behalf of Chancellor Dutta, Provost Feast Price, and the College of Health Sciences, I extend a warm welcome to this celebration honoring our students. We are here tonight to honor our students who have excelled in their studies and participation in our programs. We recognize that students bring with them their own support systems, whether that is their parents, siblings, partners, spouses, children, or friends. Tonight is a celebration for you as well. Thank you for your support of our students. I will now turn the stage back over to Dr. Parker to begin the program.
Thank you, Dean Fry. So before we get into the award ceremony, I would like to take some time to acknowledge the faculty in our department. We have exceptional faculty in public health and health sciences. We often talk about dedication of faculty to their students, and I can honestly say that it is true for our faculty. Our faculty have a level of commitment to the success of our students that is unmatched by many. So at this time, I would like to acknowledge the faculty of Public Health and Health Sciences. Dr. Reza Amini, Molly Brennan, Dr. Robert Buckingham, Laurel Hilliker, excuse me, Dr. Gergana Kozhibasheva, Dr. Lisa Laperouse, Dr. Nick Prush, Dr. Michelle Solly, excuse me, Dr. Suzanne Seelig, Shane Spalding, and Dr. Rie Suzuki. Thank you for all that you do for the success of our students. Before I move on to staff, please know that we have a number of faculty who teach in our programs have time. These faculty are health practitioners in the field who bring a level of content expertise that is invaluable to the preparation of our students going out into their careers. If we were face-to-face, I would ask our faculty to stand. But in our virtual world, I want to take some time to acknowledge their efforts and thank them for all that they do for our students. So if any of our lecturers are streaming our ceremony, thank you. Now for the real magic. Nothing works well for us as faculty and students without this great group of people. They make it happen for all of us. They are truly an amazing team who are dedicated to providing the support to our faculty and students. So let me acknowledge and thank the staff in our department. Brenda Cameron, Sandy Campbell, Wendy Clevenger, Sheila Konezny, Aubrey Kraut, and Kendra Vanover. Thank you so much. So now, at this time, we will begin our award ceremony. So all presenting faculty will introduce themselves and present their award as we move forward. So I have the honor of presenting the first award. It's the Outstanding Student Award for the Bachelor of Science degree in Clinical Laboratory Science. The Outstanding Student Award is presented to a senior student who's enrolled in our BS in Clinical Laboratory Science program. The student must have a minimum GPA of 3.5 and at least 30 hours completed within the program. The student must have a demonstrated record of research, service, and professional behavior in and out of the classroom. This year, I have the honor of presenting this award to Ms. JC Boss. So JC, her love for science and a desire to work in the lab is the reason why she chose the major in clinical laboratory science. She knew that she wanted to be working in a lab doing science every day. Now, while I haven't had JC in courses, I was struck by her biographical information. This young woman has led a life dedicated to service that is impressive. She has been in service to her church, her community, engaged in missionary work, building homes, working at mobile medical clinics, and volunteering at food pantries, just to name a few of the activities. She says that these service projects brings her joy, and it brings her joy to help people. So she says that these projects have impacted her life in many ways, and it brings her joy as she's helping others. So JC's strong faith is very important to her. Her favorite scripture, which is Psalm 86, verses 11 through 12, is a reminder to honor God despite what she is going through. She loves the outdoors and enjoys hiking, and she's received many scholarships and has been on the dean's list each semester while here at UM-Flint. So please join me in congratulating JC Boss as the outstanding student in our Bachelor's of Science and Clinical Laboratory Science program. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being here. It is an honor to present the Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration Outstanding Student Award. This award is given to a senior student who has completed at least 18 credits in the Healthcare Administration program and who has a GPA of at least 3.5. The students should also demonstrate a record of service and excellent leadership skills. It is the utmost pleasure to present this award to Miss Michaela West. As you can read, these are all the amazing achievements of Michaela. She is currently the director of nursing at the place where she works. She truly enjoys listening to patients' inspiring stories. She makes her patients smile. She has a passion for improving the lives of patients. She is a member of the National Society of Leadership and Success. I should add that I have had the pleasure of having Michaela in my classes. She frequently asks questions, very thoughtful questions, and she meaningfully participates in class. Michaela is also a dedicated leader in her church. She finds tremendous inspiration and courage through the quote, "I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength." Congratulations, Michaela.
Hello, everyone. My name is Reza Amini. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Public Health and Health Sciences. And I'm pleased to present the Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration Outstanding Student Award, which is presented to a student with senior standing enrolled in the Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration program. The student must have completed a minimum of at least 18 credit hours in healthcare administration with a minimum GPA of 3.5. Also, the student must have a demonstrated record of service and excellent leadership skills and modeled professional behavior in and out of the classroom. I'm pleased to present this award to Jill Sorensen. Jill chose healthcare administration because she loves the industry, as every day is a learning experience for her. She has worked in public health for 2 decades, and now she is a supervisor at the health department and enjoys enhancing people's lives even on smaller scales. Jill's favorite quote is from Eleanor Roosevelt: "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." Please join me to congratulate Jill Sorensen. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Suzanne Seelig, and it's a great pleasure to be able to present the Outstanding Student Award for Health Sciences. The Bachelor of Science in Health Sciences Outstanding Award is presented to a student with senior standing enrolled in a Bachelor of Science Health Sciences program at U-Flint. The student must have completed a minimum of 18 credit hours in health sciences with a minimum of a GPA of 3.5. In addition, the student must have demonstrated record of service, excellent leadership skills, and modeled professional behavior in and out of the classroom. And it is my great pleasure to recognize in this capacity, Mr. Ferris Sittig. Hi, Ferris. Ferris has a nice statement about himself. I wanted to highlight his favorite quote before I even start, and that is, "We must all suffer from one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The difference is that discipline weighs ounces while regret weighs tons." And I must say, in Ferris's short life, my guess is that he's had very, very few weighing tons of regret. He's quite an outstanding individual. I first met Ferris when he was, I believe, a freshman taking my class, Introduction to Health Careers. I knew he was very bright, but he wasn't very engaged. He was a bit shy and retiring. I hadn't seen him for a year or two after that, but I was giving a lecture in Ann Arbor in the School of Public Health in a very large auditorium. And as I usually do, I said, "Hey, is there anybody in the audience I know?" And so Ferris was at the back of the auditorium and he raised his hand. And so at that point, we reconnected. That was a lecture about cultural competence. Subsequent to that, Ferris had contacted me to ask me if I would be the faculty advisor for a new pre-med club that he was forming for health science students, because he had recognized through his program the value of public health content for pre-medical students. And so those are the interactions I've had with him. I'm extremely proud of Ferris. He is an absolute pleasure to know and is most deserving of this award. And I know that he will pursue his dream of going to medical school and being able to build a medical clinic in the underserved population of Sudan from which he came. Congratulations, Ferris.
Good evening. My name is Michelle Sally, and I'm a faculty member in the Department of Public Health and Health Sciences. I'll be presenting the Bachelor of Science in Health Sciences Honors Program, the Outstanding Student Award. This award is presented to a student with senior standing enrolled in the Bachelor of Science in Health Sciences Honors Program at the University of Michigan-Flint. The student must have completed a minimum of at least 18 credits in health sciences with a minimum GPA of 3.5. In addition, the student must have demonstrated a record of service and excellent leadership skills and modeled professional behavior both in and out of the classroom. This year's award goes to Adam Didluck. Adam's mantra is, "Do the best you can in the place where you are and be kind." And as outstanding student in the Health Science Honors Program, he's certainly done that. Majoring in health sciences because his sister did, Adam aspires to go to medical school and become one of the best physicians in the country. To this end, he has volunteered many hours in various healthcare organizations. He's also worked with several doctors who have motivated him to never quit. His time working in a hardware store helped him hone his interpersonal skills and learn to operate under stress. Although these days he spends a lot of time reading textbooks and doing homework, he also enjoys bodybuilding and is learning a lot about nutrition. Adam looks forward to a future helping others as a physician, but right now he helps others by working as a tutor to those who need it. Congratulations and good luck to you, Adam.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rie Suzuki and Associate Professor at Public Health. This is an honor to present Bachelor of Science in Public Health as Outstanding Student Award. This is to the student with senior standing enrolled in the Bachelor of Science Public Health program at the University of Michigan-Flint. This student must have completed minimum at least 18 credit hours in the public health with a minimum GPA of 3.5. In addition, the student must have the demonstrated record of the service and excellent leadership skill and model professional behavior in and out the classroom. This award goes to the Sophie Stokes. Congratulations. And her passion for the helping other people and improving the health of the community is the reason that Sophie decided to pick up public health majors. As a volunteer with the Flint Soap Box Derby, she works to inspire kids by providing them the STEM education and career exploration. This is a program has helped her to understand the importance of community engagement. She is currently working in the optometrist office and to enjoy getting to know her patients, as well as helping to improve their visions. In the future, as a public health or health educator, she wants to help the member of the Flint community to improve their health. She is also taking my class in this semester. Even though the online class, I realized that she is spontaneous and dedicated. So please join me to congratulate Sophie for her award.
Hello, everyone. It's my pleasure to present to you the student in our department who has won the Maize and Blue Distinguished Scholar Award. The Maize and Blue Award is a bit different than the ones that we've heard up to this point because this is a university-wide award. And there are no more than 13 students who are graduating across the entire campus who are given this great honor. As I said, it's the highest undergraduate award given to U of M-Flint students. And they, in order to even be eligible, they have to have a minimum of a 3.75 GPA and have an outstanding record of service to not only the university, but to their community and also to their fellow students. And it is my great pleasure to recognize and award the Maize and Blue this year to our student, our very own Erin Cummings. So I am really excited because I have known Erin since she was a freshman and she's now a graduating senior. I've been her academic advisor since her freshman year and through her entire honors program. And then as her advisor on her thesis project that was required for her honors program. It's been a real joy to watch Erin develop over these years. She is not only academically talented, but she has a great heart and she has many, many admirable qualities. She has a natural instinct and she's a great leader. She's been a student in the physical therapy, pre-physical therapy program, and in that capacity, she was the president of the pre-physical therapy club. She's not only had her own massive volunteer program outside the university, but she's also mentored other pre-PT students to help them, guide them through the application process to get into physical therapy schools. She's conscientious, she's hardworking, and she receives constructive criticism very well. She has with an open heart and an open mind. She applied to and was accepted in multiple graduate physical therapy programs, but fortunately for U of M-Flint, she has chosen us. And so she will be with us for at least another 3 years. I want to mention a couple of her quotes, which I think are quite typical. They really symbolize who she is. Her favorite quote is, "It's not about the length of life, but the depth." And the second one is, "Don't get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life." Erin, congratulations. It's been a great pleasure. And I know that you will be a continued success and leader in the physical therapy program.
Hello again. The Foster G. McGaw Textbook Scholarship provides financial support to undergraduate students in healthcare administration. The scholarship was endowed by Foster G. McGaw, founder of the American Hospital Supply Corporation. McGaw recognized the significance of healthcare administration, education, and the American university programs in health administration, AUPHA contribution to the field. Our healthcare administration program is certified by the AUPHA and therefore qualifies for awarding the Foster G. McGaw Textbook Scholarship. The $500 scholarship awardee must be currently enrolled in the BS in Healthcare Administration program with a minimum GPA of 3.3 and volunteer service in healthcare field, university, or community. David Fosdick receives this scholarship this year. I have been David's academic advisor. He is a dedicated student and a very passionate person. Despite so many challenges he has had faced during the last few years, he has performed outstandingly in his academic journey. David volunteers at the Catholic Charities North End Soup Kitchen, and I hope he and his son will always be happy. Please join me to congratulate David on his achievements. Epsilon Phi Delta Honor Quartz, the mission of the Epsilon Phi Delta Honor Society is to recognize, reward, and encourage academic excellence in the student healthcare management and policy. UPD aims to encourage interest in academic preparation for careers in healthcare management and policy and to promote activity that will elevate the standards, ideals, competence, and ethics of women and men preparing for careers in healthcare management, policy, and leadership. UPD also aims to provide financial assistance through scholarships to outstanding students pursuing academic degrees that prepare individuals for careers in this field and to recognize individuals who have made an outstanding contribution to the profession. Membership is open to students, faculty, healthcare executives, administrators, and those contributing to the healthcare administration profession. Undergraduate members must have a cumulative GPA of 3.5 in 20 hours of work after officially declaring a healthcare administration major. This year, Wajiha Nagyal and Quentin Pinkop received the UPD Honor Quartz. Thank you, Wajiha and Quentin, for your hard work and influential contribution to the UPD events during these years, especially this year. Congratulations and be successful.
Okay, now we move into the honors. We now move into presenting our students with their honor cords. So the University of Michigan awards honors recognition to students who graduate with a grade point average of 3.5 or higher. Those students with a grade point average of 3.75 or higher are recognized as receiving high honors. So tonight, I would like to recognize our graduates who have received honors. A notation has been made for those students receiving high honors. Now, traditionally at the graduation ceremony, our students would wear their gold honors cords, recognizing their excellent academic achievement. So at this time, I will announce all of the students who are receiving honors recognition. Students receiving honors in clinical laboratory science: Kaylin Generis, Corbin McKay, Jade Reed. Students receiving honors in healthcare administration: Morgan Fraley, Wajia Najiel, Quentin Pincombe, Ethan Teljonic, Sahib Abdullahi, Aaron Cummings, Peyton Gallagher, Andrea LaRock, Andy Mashke, Marissa Meisner, Katie Meyer, Morgan Monroe, Marco Sekal, and those students were receiving honors in health sciences. Those students receiving honors in radiation therapy: Crystal Arnold Spreeman, Rachel Moultrie, Harper Peters, Kayla Rowlands, Allie Simon. Those students receiving honors in respiratory therapy: Kim Gordon. So just to our graduates, I would like to say, please keep us posted on all the great work that you do, and be confident, make your impact, and you're ready. So with that, we'll say congratulations and go blue. Now, before I turn the award ceremony over to the dean, I would like to present one final award. All of our faculty are dedicated, supportive of our students, and will go above and beyond for our students at any point in time. But this year, we have a faculty member who has truly been impactful and has shined very brightly this year and is worthy of our Above and Beyond award. This award goes to the faculty member in the Department of Public Health and Health Sciences who does exactly that. This year's recipient always steps up to the plate to be of service to our students, other faculty, our college, and our department. This person is willing to take on tasks, assignments, projects when no one else volunteers. Our students consider this faculty member to be a cool instructor, a great mentor, a sounding board, their advocate and loudest cheerleader. For this institution, this faculty member has demonstrated immeasurable leadership and service. So this year, our Above and Beyond award goes to Dr. Michelle Sally. Now, Dr. Sally has coordinated our accreditation efforts for our Master of Public Health program and has helped our department successfully submit our self-study and complete a successful accreditation review. She has been instrumental to our campus and our community during this global pandemic, and her efforts have not gone unnoticed. In fact, I would like to share a couple of comments from the Associate Vice Chancellor and Dean of Students, Dr. Julie Snyder. Over Over the past year, I watched Dr. Sally masterfully use her expertise to help us create a comprehensive student case management process. I have watched her use her teaching skillfully to recruit, select, train, and supervise students who have served on the front lines of case management for the University of Michigan-Flint. I have watched Dr. Sally use her leadership to manage this team, and they have responded to over 750 reports since September 1st. But most importantly, I've watched Dr. Sally use her dedication and empathy. She has worked around the clock, 7 days a week, to help support the case managers. She has been thoughtful in supporting our students struggling with COVID-19 and proactive in mitigating situations before they escalate into potential outbreaks. The words thank you or appreciation do not even capture the gratitude the University of Michigan-Flint has for Dr. Sally. She has been instrumental in keeping our community safe and a living example of servant leadership. During this pandemic, there have been lots of stories about first responders being heroes. I am honored and privileged to work with this person who is my hero, and that is Dr. Michelle Sally. Thank you, Michelle. You have taught me so much. I want to give you just a few words from Mike Lane, who is the Director of Environmental Health and Safety and Emergency Preparedness for our campus. He says, our case management team and our campus as a whole has benefited greatly from Dr. Sally's insight and perspective of our reporting and case management process. He says that she's provided students with a real world experience to learn about many aspects of public health, infectious disease, health education, case investigation. And as our team worked together, needing to adapt to the ever-changing world of COVID-19 and the evolving public health rules and requirements, Dr. Sally's thoughtful and practical analysis of the current public health situation, her focus on sound health science and guidance, and the commitment to excellence in all aspects of case management practice was responsible for further improvements in how the university responded and supported students through the case management process. We are very fortunate to have Dr. Michelle Sally as a part of our UM-Flint community and involved in such a critical and meaningful way that contributes significantly to the campus public health response during this pandemic. I have a great deal of respect for Dr. Sally and look forward to continuing to work together on these and other challenging public health issues that face our campus. Thank you, Michelle. Now, Dr. Sally, I know that you are completely embarrassed by this and would say that it isn't necessary to recognize all of your hard work because that's just the type of person you are. But please know that I appreciate all that you do, and your work has not gone unnoticed. So please join me in congratulating Dr. Michelle Sally in receiving our Above and Beyond Award. So in your honor, Dr. Sally, a gift of gratitude is on its way to your home. So please be on the lookout for that. Now, this is going to conclude the Public Health and Health Sciences portion of the honors and award ceremony for this year. But I do want to acknowledge one other person in the audience, but I'm going to leave it to Dr. Fry, Dean Fry, to do that. So now I'm going to turn it over to you, Dean Fry.
Hello, everyone, and I will add my congratulations to Dr. Michelle Sally and beyond doing a lot of the work, she brought students along so they could learn more about public health, contact tracing, and case management. And so it was a wonderful experience for the students as well. Thank you for all you did in the past year on that effort, Michelle. And now we will have a series of awards that are college-wide. And the first one will be presented by Dr. Cyrus Farahi. Dr. Farahi is a retired cardiology specialist who practiced in Flint over 40 years. He has over 63 years of experience in the medical field. Dr. Farahi graduated from Tehran University of Medical Sciences He is the former Chief of Staff at McLaren Hospital and was a previous faculty member at universities in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and Portland, Oregon. Welcome, Dr. Farahi.
Thank you, Dr. Fry. My name is Cyrus Farahi. I've been given the honor of introducing to you this year's winner of C-League Award of Excellence. This award is established and run by the College of Health Sciences in the University of Michigan-Flint. The choice is made by the use of vigorous criteria. The winner this year is Tabitha Maxwell. I have read the rationale used in her selection by the award committee of the college. I see that she stands like a tall tulip in the garden of academy by her intelligence, hard work, and good character. She attains high scores. She shows sensitivity to the needs of others and volunteers to help even in difficult conditions like the recent pandemic. She has natural gifts conducive to success, such as a keen perception, forming a proper order of priorities, and finally, the courage to stand alone for a good cause or travel alone to a proper end. She noted socioeconomic factors to be a cause of health disparities before publicly talked about. She recognized the basic value of public health before the US president pronounced it an infrastructure. Thus, armed with this conclusion, she chose public health as her field of study and health administration as the topic of her master's degree. This was before any of us was eager to know what Dr. Fauci thinks about safety in social conduct. Fortunately, thanks to the pioneering work of Dr. Seelig in this university, there is a program worthy of her attention and registration here in Flint. And thanks to the perpetual hard work of a large faculty, we won't lose her to other institutions as a young trainee. Ms. Maxwell finds not just a sense of accomplishment, but pleasure in serving others or carrying the burden for others. Reading her paragraphs make it clear to me that to her, service is its own reward, an accomplishment, its own recognition. She's officially considered an honorable individual by her membership in National Honor Society of Leadership and Success. Just think, how many other members of the society do we all know? In reviewing her statement, I noted a refrain that if a solution is available, she applies it, like filing an application for grant. If not, she creates it, like designing new programs for McFarlane residents to fulfill their old personal dreams. Tabitha, I want to sincerely congratulate you for receiving this recognition. You have shown plenty of physical and spiritual energy all over the place and brought happiness to yourself and those around you. Ethics is wrapped around each step you take. Nothing grabs your attention unless it is good or helpful. You have adopted my oath, do no harm. Your numbers at the end add up to be high as there is no negative among them. Further, I conclude that being nice and selfless, so indelibly fixed in you, must have its roots in your childhood and the role your family played in raising you. Finally, I wish to congratulate the award committee for the care they use in selecting the winner of this prestigious award. Thank you, Dr. Fry.
Thank you, Dr. Farahi, and congratulations, Tabitha. Our next series of awards are the Dean's Awards. And again, these are college-wide awards, and we had multiple nominations this year. We had winners of both graduate and undergraduate awards for excellence in leadership this year. I would like to present first the graduate award to Aaron Schuer. Aaron serves as the president of the Doctor of Physical Therapy Student Association. He facilitates positive change within the program by speaking up for students' needs and collaborating with the faculty. And I can say that in this year of COVID, that has been quite a bit of work and a lot of challenge. So thank you, Aaron, for all that you contributed. He demonstrates leadership through his consistent actions to keep the cohort organized and working toward common goals. Aaron's upbeat attitude, strong communication skills, and integrity have created an environment that sets up current and future students for success. Congratulations, Aaron, on receiving the award for excellence in leadership. Our next awardee is Andrea Larac, and Andrea is receiving the award for excellence in leadership as well, and she is our undergraduate awardee. Andrea leads the Global Brigades Group at the University of Michigan-Flint. The goal of this club is to give students the opportunity to gain medical experience abroad and gain a global perspective while bettering the world. In addition to this leadership role, she also volunteers at the Food Bank of Eastern Michigan, Girl Scouts of America, and several other local charitable organizations. She is also involved in the Pre-Physician Assistant Club and is an excellent example to everyone around her. Congratulations, Andrea, on winning the Award of Excellence. And our final awardee for this evening is Wasia Siddiqui. She is an undergraduate student and is receiving the award for excellence in critical thought and problem solving. Wasia is a senior with a pre-physician assistant concentration. She plans to become a physician assistant in vascular and thoracic surgery. When she worked as a clinical research coordinator, Wasia demonstrated critical thought and problem solving. She experienced several instances of having to think critically to protect the well-being of patients in the study. In these instances, her keen awareness of physical conditions requiring urgent medical care helped to reduce the negative sequelae for the patients involved in the study. She was commended for her critical thinking under stressful conditions by the physician with whom she was working. Congratulations, Wasia, and I wish you well as you move forward in your career. And finally, I was asked to give concluding remarks for this ceremony. But before I do, I would first like to recognize Dr. Suzanne Seelig, Professor of Public Health and Health Sciences, who has been an active and involved faculty member for a number of years. Dr. Seelig is retiring after 40 years at the University of Michigan-Flint. Dr. Seelig came to the university to institute health programs on our campus. During her career with us, she launched numerous public health and clinical programs and served as the department director and school coordinator for many years. She served in countless leadership roles in faculty governance across campus. Dr. Seelig engaged the Flint community actively working on efforts to reduce infant mortality and improve public safety in inner city neighborhoods. Above all else, Dr. Seelig cherished working with students and helping them to achieve their dreams. Thank you, Dr. Seelig, for your years of service and the impact you have made upon our college, the university, our students, and the Flint community. We really appreciate everything you have contributed over the years. It is now time to conclude our winter 2021 honors and awards ceremony. Thank you for joining in tonight's celebration to honor our students. We wish you all health and happiness as you continue your life's journey. Be well, stay safe, and go blue.